Hey everyone, it's Grace, and I am sending you this video from my dad's sheep farm. And you can see here, sheep are all out there, and here behind me is our hoop house. And the hoop house acts as a way of protecting the sheep from the weather in the winter. So here, let me see if I can show you better. So they can go inside here, and they are protected from snow, rain, wind, and all that good stuff. And today with my dad, we are moving the sheep across the road to give them new area to graze. And so we just took down a bunch of fencing out here. My brother's going with the tractor to pick up the fencing and move it so we can move it to the next fields over there across the road. But yeah, so my dad has to pick up fencing and move it every so often, every few days usually, to give the sheep new area to graze on, because they are grass-fed sheep, so they don't eat anything besides hay in the winter and grass. And one, this saves us a lot of money because we don't have to buy grain or anything like that. And two, it's a lot better for the sheep's natural diets. And yeah, my dad has had this farm for about 6 years now in New Milford, but he had other locations that he'd been moving around trying to find the perfect spot. And here, I'm going to show you some of the babies that were born this winter. Say hi, guys! And here's the llama. It's not very friendly. But yeah, here's life on the farm. And our llama, Onyx, we got her because she protects the sheep from natural predators like coyotes and even deer, because deer can tend to get stuck in this fencing, electric fencing. And she does a very good job keeping the predators away, even keeping us humans away from the sheep. She gets very protective. But I'm going to try and find one of our bottle-fed lambs that we had that now has babies of their own. And you can see, even as I'm walking through, our llama is always following, protecting everyone. So let's see. Let's see if we can find Elsa or Rainy. Those are the two that were our bottle-fed lambs. So I see Rainy and I see Elsa. This is Elsa, and this is her baby that she had a few days ago. Hi, Elsa. She's very nice. She's no stranger to us humans. Her baby. Onyx is protecting. Hi, baby. And there's Rainy. This year she had triplets, but now she only has 2 babies. One of them sadly passed away, probably because triplets are hard to tend to. Hi, Rainy. And these are her 2 beautiful babies. Hi, guys. So when we have to move the sheep across the road to these nice green fields that have been growing all winter from over here, it's nice to have the road nice and clear, and that's we're lucky to have that during quarantine, because not many people are out and about during this time on the roads, so it helps make our lives a lot easier. So right now we're laying the fence down, measuring out where we want the fencing to go for the sheep, and every time we move this we have to remove it and step it in by hand, and my dad has a bunch of rolls of these to set up, so it can take a lot of time, but it helps when my brother and I are here to help him. So this right here is the solar energy panel box that we use to power our electric fence. It's very important for the fencing because it keeps the sheep in and the predators out. And for this, you turn it on, but right now it's off, so you can grab the part that would usually be electrocuted. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but this part, the white part in between, is not ever, it never has the potential of shocking you. It's just the part with the black wire. So it clips onto the black wires here, it goes into the box, and the solar panel collects energy from the sun, even on dark, gloomy days like this. And this rod is really important because it grounds all the energy that is produced, and each of these posts has a metal rod going through it, and that sticks into the ground that helps stabilize the energy. Please say hi to my AP environmental science class. As you can tell, the grass in this field that they've been occupying all winter is a lot more run down and grazed down than this grass that's been able to regrow in the winter season, and they haven't been back out here since last fall. Although the sheep are confined to being moved throughout this field over the whole course of the winter, they won't be back down here until next winter, so the field will have a lot of time to regrow and prepare for the next season. And with all of the treading on the ground from these sheep and the manure and all that, it will have a lot of help in growing without needing any help from like a plow or my dad, or it doesn't need to be seeded or anything. It just all grows naturally, which is really great for the sheep because they don't consume any artificial anything, and it's good for the grass because it's all natural, no fertilizers or anything. So here is the hoop house. This is our water tank that we use to give water to the sheep, and it comes out of the spigot down here. It's usually attached to a hose, and we put it in leaf buckets, and that's what we use to water. My dad built all of these palleted pens, so this is like the birthing suite for our sheep, and typically the sheep are born out in the big pen out there, and then once they're born we bring them in here and they get a pen by themselves with their moms to get adjusted to their new lives, and then they are typically moved out into bigger pens with one or two other moms with their babies, and then they're added to this sort of half of the hoop house where they get to socialize with the other sheep that have been born, and there's a little opening there where they can go outside. But yeah, my dad has used all of these wooden pallets that are used for hay and repurposed them to build all of this for the sheep. And you can see that there's a lot of stuff on the ground in here, like wool and poop and hay and straw. And after the winter season is over, my dad comes through here and pushes all this out to clear it out for the next lambing season. You can see all the sheep waiting for my dad to let them out, and here they come. There's Rainy leading the pack with her little white nose. They're all really excited to get to this new grass. You can also tell that we have a lot of different colored babies out here. We have some that look like cows, some that are all white, some that have just black heads, and it's all due to the breeding of the sheep. Everyone's very excited about the new grass. It's the baby's first time out in a field other than the ones that they've been in since they were born, and they all seem very happy. With their mamas. Hi, Rainy. Hi, Elsa. Baby's trying to find their mom. Notice in this new field with all the new grass, the babies look like they're going to be eating the grass, but a lot of them are actually not old enough to stop nursing yet from their mothers. So they're copying what they see everyone else do, and they just are nibbling the grass, maybe getting some of the water off of the blades. What are you guys doing? You exploring? So that's gonna end it for this video, but Onyx and I are gonna say bye. Say bye, Onyx. It's not very nice. Say goodbye. Bye, guys.